What's up, everybody? It's your girl J Nell here with my recap of 142 UFC 142, which took place in Brazil. They went back. I love the crowds there. Let's get into it. I said these young guys are showing up, and they continue to show up in this event. I want to start off with the controversial disqualification of Eric Silva. I want to know what you guys think. 30 seconds in, Silva lands a knee to Carlo Prater. After that, ground and pound jumps right on top of him. Ground and pound. Carlo goes to get up, so he gets basically like a kind of like a half standing side position. It wasn't really a mount or anything. With one hand he's trying to keep him down, and with the other hand he's hitting him in the face. Hit him in the face, hit him in the side of the face, side of the head. Ref jumps in, stop the fight. Now if you're like me, you're thinking the ref just jumped in to stop the fight, to give the fight to Eric Silva, the winner. No, he disqualifies him. Joe Rogan immediately confronts the ref, Yamasaki, and shows the replay. Now, in the replay, I saw maybe one actual hit to the back of the head, and that was it. I don't know if he should have disqualified him for it. That's my opinion. Yamasaki was quoted in saying that first, his responsibility is to the safety of the fighters. 2, it's in real time, so he has to make a split decision. 3, he said, had he recovered from the hit and kept going with the fight, that he just would have took a point away from Eric rather than disqualifying him. So either way, he was going to penalize Eric for that hit, which was there or was it not there. Let me know what you think. Dana White gave him his win bonus anyway, so you see what Dana White feels. Let me know what you think about replay. They're trying to get replay into the MMA. How is this going to work? If someone kind of taps but not really, and a fighter lets up his submission, and then that fighter loses, is the ref going to go back early in the rounds and say, hey, you kind of tapped, you actually tapped, so you lost? I don't know. I don't know how replay is going to work for the MMA. Let me know how you feel about the replay, about the decision, the disqualification, everything. Let's get into it. Now, one of the guys to watch is, I'm going to call him my boy now, Edson Barbosa. He's one of my guys. He's exciting. He fought Terry Edom, which is a good fighter as well. It went into the third round. The first 2 rounds were basically standing up the whole time. I believe that Barbosa got the best of the stand-up game the whole time. Third round, Barbosa lands a spinning heel kick to the face. Spectacular knockout. His whole foot hit Terry's whole face. Terry was knocked out on his feet. He fell straight back, arms down to his sides. Spectacular knockout. I believe Edson Barbosa will be getting a title shot here soon. He is super exciting one to watch. Next, I apologize because I'm about to slaughter these 2 men's names. First, it's Rosamar Pilates and Mike Mazinzio. Now, Pilates, he won this fight in the first round within about a minute, and I would not want to fight this man. He submitted him. It was a heel hook, leg lock. It was spectacular. The way he whipped this thing on. All right. Mike went kind of for a takedown, and in the midst of them moving around the action, Pilates threw up the legs around his thigh to secure the heel hook. Now, Mike felt this immediately. He immediately got up and tried to rip his leg up out of there, but he couldn't. Pilates slapped that heel hook on so quick, had his ass on the ground and tapping immediately within seconds. Afterwards, Mike stayed on the ground holding his knee. I believe Pilates did some damage to that knee in seconds. He is one to watch. Dangerous fighter. On to the co-main event. It was Vitor Belfort against Anthony Rumble Johnson. Vitor Belfort won this fight in the first round. I believe that Anthony Rumble Johnson will be a better fighter from this loss. I think he probably learned a lot because I truly think he just got excited, overexcited, because early in the first round, he landed a takedown, landed some shots on Vitor Belfort. With the few shots that he landed, he actually swole Vitor's eyes shut, okay? After this first takedown, all he did was go for takedowns with no setup, no punches, no kicks. He was literally grasping, he was literally going at Vitor Belfort with open arms, just grabbing at his legs, grabbing at his waist, trying to take him down. Vitor, being the vet that he is, picked up on this, timed his shots, landed some shots to the face, got him down on the ground, got his back, and submitted him via rear naked choke. Simple as that. I believe Anthony Rumble's probably still kicking himself for this loss. It could have been a better fight, period. Anthony Rumble Johnson has knocked people out with his hands and his feet. So for him to just go for takedowns with no setup feels to me like he just got excited. So I believe we'll see him later on. And Vitor Belfort, of course, just threw himself right back into the title hunt with this win over Anthony Rumble Johnson. Main event, Chad Mendes, Jose Aldo. I like both these fighters. I like both of these fighters. I actually thought it would be a better fight. Jose won in the first round. 4 minutes and 59 seconds in the first round. He had 1 second to spare. It went like this. Chad Mendes tried to take him down a couple of times and literally got nothing. Got air. So he was patient. Tried to set up some kicks, landed some kicks and some punches. Jose's kicks were a lot harder. His legs are so huge. He's only a featherweight. It's crazy. Finally, toward about a minute left into the round, just blinked. Chad Mendes actually got the double underhooks. He had his hands around his waist, had him up against the fence from behind. He was landing some knees to the thighs, to both of the thighs, try to break him down, slow them kicks down. This was the only offense he actually was able to mount the entire fight. About 10 seconds left, Jose broke the hold, spun around, threw the knee out there, and it landed. And that's exactly how Jose said. He said, when I broke the hold, I knew he would come back in for another takedown attempt, and I just threw the knee out there, and it landed. Knocked him on his ass. He hit him one time on the ground. Ref was right there to stop it. Jose keeps his belt. Jose, to me, is one of the most exciting fighters I've ever seen, and it was a great moment after the fight. He ran immediately into the crowd. You lost him. Crowd emptied the seats, and then all of a sudden he emerged on someone's shoulders with his flag waving. It was a special moment for MMA. Great event. Like I said, these new guys showing up. Ladies, make your own money, sign your checks, and everybody have a good night. Bye-bye.